Hey everybody, hope you're doing alright. I just realized my camera's pointed the other way. Alright, let's try this again. Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I was talking to Miss Bofice, and she said everybody thought I sounded like I was super sick on Monday. I was actually doing the announcements at Sunday at my house. So trying not to wake up my son, so that's why. Happy Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. Remember, we are pros. We are positive, respectful, and we take ownership of our learning environment. A big one that I've seen a lot lately is positive. We've had a lot of very positive attitude. I think people are energized being back around each other. Thing I really want to continue to see is ownership. Cafeteria, big improvements in terms of picking up trash. Let's continue to do a great job with that. Birthdays. There are no staff birthdays, no student birthdays. So happy birthday to my favorite soccer player for Leicester City, Jamie Vardy. Sorry, Miss Healy, I just ignored your phone call because I'm doing announcements. Student shout-outs, KJ, for your positive energy and attitude in 2022. Anton, for always smiling and keeping the energy positive. Thank you both, gentlemen. Cruiser softball information, these flyers in the office. Cruiser baseball information, these flyers in the office. If you want to stop and look at this staff with students, you may. Staff shout-outs, Ms. Talone, for your tireless efforts with iReady and testing prep in general. You do a lot behind the scenes. It's not always noticed up front. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PBIS store is open. Purchases coming out Thursday at lunch. Thursday, not Friday. Cell phones off and in bags at all times. Teachers will ask for them. Guys, I'm going to be straight up with you. Whether you want the cell phone policy to change or not, you have to comply with the rule. Rebelling against the rule, that's not a battle you're going to win. We have been asked by the Board of Education, been asked to enforce the Code of Conduct, which is approved by the Board of Education and by our supervisors, superintendent, curriculum directors, secondary directors. So we're going to enforce these rules. So I get it, but I'm sorry, cell phones are to be off in your bags at all times. If they're out, we are eligible to ask for them, even if you're not using them. Lost and found, located at the front doors. Items should have already been donated, but feel free to check. Lunch, remember, seats are assigned. They are not up for change or negotiation. So if somebody is absent from your table, you may not switch seats. For those of you who've maybe kind of done this and gotten away with it for a day or so, I'm telling you, no. If you're out of it, it will be a referral for out of assigned area. Why? Because it creates a COVID risk in terms of contact tracing, because we have masks off when we are eating. So no, we may not switch seats. No more than 2 to a bench. Get seated, stay seated, raise your hand, and clean up. So, staff who are supervising lunch, this message is to you. Remember, you are empowered to write referrals for your kiddos. Kiddos, I want you to hear that. And just because Mr. Mosier, myself, Mr. Wilson aren't standing there does not mean that your expectations should change. We are pros. We take responsibility and we are respectful at all times. So, staff running lunch, you have our permission to write referrals if needed. See something, say something. Weapons, inappropriate jokes, different things. It's a lot easier to let us know you have a concern and it be nothing than to not have said something and there be a real concern. Please let us know. Please share. We do rely on you for information. iReady Diagnostic, you have completed your reading one or are in the process of completing your reading one. If you were not here today, we will have a makeup session, or if you did not finish Strength Focus, we will discuss that. Math is Thursday. Remember, we want to treat this as seriously as possible and let it be a mimic of our air testing. So when you get here, go to focus. Get your breakfast, phones up and off and in your bags, computers fully charged, ready to go. We're doing this again Thursday. Expectation is you're prepared. I'm excited to see how much you've grown. I can't wait. That's the point of this, is to show that improvement and continue to target the areas we can help you and to brag on those areas where you've improved. E plus R equals O. The event happens. Your response determines the outcome. I can't tell you how many referrals come because something happened that was out of a student's control and they way overreacted or reacted how they felt was appropriately, but it did not meet the school code of conduct. A lot of times in our personal lives too, outside of school, our reaction drastically determines what happens. I really want us to reflect on this. If no one's told you yet, you're loved, you belong here, you have all the tools to be successful, you've got this and we've got you. Thank you for being the best part of our school. It's great to be a cruiser. It's even better to be a cruiser here at Middle School North.